Thank you for coming, and thank you for joining this presentation. Iman, you're happy to take questions in Russian or Uzbek?
Yeah, sure. I'm here to help you.
When you come into the university, you come into the first year of your degree that we call a foundation program.
Scholarship haqida gapirayotgan bo'lsak, scholarship bizda beriladi, faqat kam ta'minlangan oilalardan bo'lgan studentlarga beriladi. Sub 30 ta student bizda stipendiya olishi mumkin.
I just want to say thank you for coming and thank you for joining this presentation. I'll talk for really just a few minutes to explain who we are, and then you have an opportunity to ask questions. You can ask in English or you can ask in Russian. Iman, you're happy to take questions in Russian or Uzbek?
Yeah, sure. I'm here to help you.
Yeah. So if you're a little bit shy speaking English, then please ask questions in whichever language you're comfortable with. So I just want to say a little bit about the British Management University, and I'm just going to share the screen with you now, hopefully. There we go. So I'll just run through basically who we are and what our programs are, and as I say, if you have any questions to ask when we're finished or when I'm finished, then please don't hesitate to ask. So I won't read everything on these slides, but I will go through them. So this is a picture of our building. We are centrally located in Tashkent. We're right opposite the circus, and we've got 2 metro stations within walking distance of the campus. And I don't know how many buses go past, but there are in fact many. Sorry, people are still joining us. So the British Management University started in 2020, and we started because we want to provide quality British education to Uzbekistan. We want students to have an international education here in Uzbekistan and be ready on graduation to get a job either in Uzbekistan or overseas. So we're going to give students professional knowledge and practical skills in business management, finance, accounting, and related disciplines. And although we are a new university, our ambition is to become a leading management university in Central Asia that educates future business leaders and highly qualified professionals for key industries. So this is our mission. So what do we want to do? So we're going to provide students with an opportunity to learn from the best. We recruit locally and internationally. We make sure our programs are administered according to the best global standards. And we will give you at the end a university degree that is recognized in Uzbekistan, but also overseas. And we are working to make sure that those who want it can get a second degree from our partner university. We want to give our graduates a real chance of getting a good job. The world's in not a very good shape at the moment, and so getting jobs is going to be difficult. We expect our graduates to do well in the job market because we are giving them the kind of education that industry wants. So moving on, this is just a picture of some of our staff in the university. That's me in the middle, and these young ladies are our facilitators. They're the people who help the students, and we'll talk more about that later on. So when you come into the university, you come into the first year of your degree that we call a foundation program. And the foundation program is designed very simply to make sure that your transition from school to university is a success. We teach entirely in English, and our foundation has both English language skills and core business skills that you will need in your degree. So this semester, for example, our students are studying English, maths, and IT skills. Next semester, they will do English and English for academic purposes and Intro to Business. So that's our foundation program. When you finish your foundation, you go on to your degree, the key part of your studies. And we offer two degrees. We offer a Bachelor of Science in Banking and Finance and International Accounting, and we also offer a Bachelor of Business Administration with concentrations in project management, logistics and supply chain management, e-business and digital marketing, and entrepreneurship and innovation related to the tourism industry. I'll just go back to that for a second. Some of you will be asking, what is the difference between a Bachelor of Science degree and the Bachelor of Business Administration? The answer is not really very much, but the Bachelor of Science in Banking and Finance and Accountancy, they probably require more maths than the Bachelor of Business Administration. So if you're good at maths, the BSc is a very good route to go on. If you're not so good at maths and are good at other things, then the Bachelor of Business Administration may be the route for you. So this is a picture of our facilitators, the people who help the students once they're in the universities. They all look very happy, and I think they are very happy, and I think the students are very happy that they're being helped by these students. So what we do is when our students come into our university, or when they apply for the university, from day one, we help the student with the processes. We try to make sure that our students are actually well looked after. We try to make sure that our students get the best knowledge from our facilitators that we can give. Hold on a second. We try to make sure that the students have a true university experience. Now, at the moment, we're doing things online. It's not what we want to do, but I think we're doing it very, very well. The teachers are putting in a lot of effort, and our facilitators are actually working on activities that can be done both online and offline for students. So the message here is that when you come to the British Management University, you will be very, very well looked after. We really do care about you as individuals. So, we have our degree program, we have you coming into the university, you're well looked after. We call ourselves the British Management University, and we do that because our degrees are controlled, quality controlled by British universities. And as I said earlier, we hope that at the end of your degree, at least some of you will go to Britain and get a second degree, a joint degree. So you'll get a second bachelor's degree. So when you're finished, you will be able to leave us with 2 degrees. And we're establishing partners at the moment in Britain, the European Union, particularly Sweden, Denmark and Poland, but other countries too, the USA, Australia, China and Malaysia, but other countries are coming on board as well. Everything we do in the British Management University, we do in English. We do straightforward English language teaching, but most of our language teaching is focused on industry, the kind of language you need to be successful. Most of our teachers for English come from overseas, from Australia, from Britain, from America, from South Africa. I think that's it. And then we've got 2 or 3 Uzbek teachers working with us as well. Our English language programs are designed really to be as good as any in the world. And we have very, very dedicated teachers with us at the moment. And here are a couple of people looking at the book. Although we're online, they still have to go into the university. So as well as our teachers, as well as the people we have here in Uzbekistan, we also have an international advisory board that basically is there to make sure that we give you a quality education. It is there to ensure that you get an international experience even when you're in Uzbekistan. And that is really what we promise. And we have our advisory board. They come from America, they come from the UK, they come from China, they come from Russia, and from Australia. We're working with some of the top universities in the world. We're working with the University of Cambridge in the UK. We're working with the London School of Economics and Political Science. We're working with the University of Manchester, and we're working with the University of Reading. And we also have links with the other universities that are listed here. So this is that's basically what we do. So we're a British focused university. We are working hard to ensure you get a top quality education, and that when you leave us, you will actually get top quality jobs. Because at the end of the day, why do you come to university? You come to be educated, but really you come to get a job. And we will be working very, very hard with industry in Uzbekistan and overseas to make sure that industry approves of our curriculum and approves of our graduates so that you can actually get a job when you leave. So we're almost finished and time for you to ask questions. I'll just introduce you to our team here. This is me. I'm the rector of the university. We have Professor Yuri Loktionov, Professor Ken Charman, and Professor Daniel Osipov. These are our team that are waiting, that are here now, our academic team. But we also this year, for you and for people joining, sorry, I'll have to keep opening this waiting room. Sorry, it's not coming up. So these are some of our English teachers. I don't need to give the name, but you'll see they come from many different parts of the world here. The USA, Australia. This is also from Australia. This is from the Philippines, but with qualifications from some of the top places in the world. And here's some more of our teachers. So from the UK, from America, from Uzbekistan, and from South Africa. So that is basically the presentation. I appreciate that some of you came a little bit late and perhaps missed something, perhaps missed most of it. but we have a couple of people on standby, myself, and I think two others who are, here's somebody else coming in, who are ready to take, hold on a second, people, let me get rid of this. So we have people waiting on standby to ask questions. Here is Iman here. Did I see Savara had come in as well, Iman? No. Okay, so we've got 35 people. So I'm not quite sure the best way to ask a question is, but if anybody. Now I see that was Sharbos was talking, but I couldn't hear what you said.
Guys, please turn your microphones off, or if you want to ask a question, just turn your microphone on, and then you can ask a question to our rector or to us. We can answer your question in Russian, Uzbek, or English language as well if you want.
Can I ask,
Yes, sure.
is it possible to me to transfer from Turin University to yours in the second year? Because now I'm a first year student and I really want to keep my study course in the sphere of finance and economics, and as well as I know that the British University of Management is more keen to business and economics, and really it's this thing that I want to.
Okay, the sound quality of your question wasn't particularly good, but I think you were asking if you can transfer.
Yeah, actually that I'm.
So sorry, are you a first year student now?
Yeah, in the Turin Polytechnic.
So you've just started?
Yes.
Yeah. Look, yes, the answer is yes, you can transfer if you pass your exams. That's certainly an interesting noise. But yes, the answer is you can transfer. You could possibly transfer in January, but it may be more feasible for you to transfer after one year. But what I suggest you do is that you contact our Telegram channel or talk to Iman, and she will actually give you the details of how you can contact her.
Can I ask again?
Yes,
Yes,
Iman.
How are you going in offline or online right now?
Mr. Conant, will you answer
Yes,
about
sorry.
our studies, online or offline, and our future plans?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking if we were offline or online. Yes, at the moment we're studying online. We have no choice in this at the moment because this is what the government has asked us to do. We want to get offline as soon as possible and return to face-to-face teaching. But at the moment we are online. I think I can say that while the students don't want to be online, I think they are actually enjoying the classes that we're teaching online. But we want to be back to face-to-face as soon as possible.
Does university have an exchange program? I mean, after the third year of graduation, or I mean, the third grade of student year, we can exchange program to London or UK.
Yeah. Look, at the moment, these things haven't been put into practice really because of coronavirus, but we are working on exchange programs, and I'm very confident that within the next 6 months, we will have exchange programs signed and sealed. At the moment, because of coronavirus, in here and in Europe, it's actually been a lot more difficult than it should have been to actually get these things set up. But they are in the process.
Okay, thank you very much. It was nice.
Other questions, guys, maybe you have any questions to Mr. Conrad. You can ask in Russian or Uzbek, in English, any language you want. Bolalar, agar savollaringiz bo'lsa, rus tilida, ingliz tilida yoki o'zbek tilida bersanglar bo'ladi.
So, I see somebody's written a question about annual fees. If I could just answer that, our fees are approximately 3.6 thousand US dollars per year. And somebody's asked about scholarships in the chat section. Yes, we do offer scholarships. We offered full scholarships to disadvantaged students, both. We offered some full scholarships and some partial scholarships to disadvantaged students, and we will also offer some academic merit scholarships that will start in 2021. So we're offering both types of scholarship, and we are obviously, we can't give everybody a scholarship, but we feel we should give disadvantaged students scholarships and students who deserve them for academic merit. There's an Uzbek question there. Iman, can you see it? If you go to chat.
Yes, I see. About scholarship, there is a question about scholarship and...
Yeah, so if you can answer, people have written in Uzbek, so maybe you could just speak in Uzbek and answer them.
Yes, sure. Scholarship haqida gapirayotgan bo'lsak, scholarship bizda beriladi, faqat kam ta'minlangan oilalardan bo'lgan studentlarga beriladi. Ularni biz maxsus komissiyamizda to'liq hamma dokumentlarini tekshirib, 100% grant berish haqida ma'lumot berishimiz mumkin. Uni to'liq Instagram yoki Telegram kanalimizga qo'shilsanglar, saytimizda o'qisangiz bo'ladi, yoki sal keyinroq men chatga nomerimizni yozaman. O'sha nomerga yozsanglar, men to'liq ma'lumot beraman scholarship haqida. Biz 100% yoki 50% scholarship berishimiz mumkin va akademik talentlar bo'lsa, har semestr bizda 20 ta yoki 30 ta odamga scholarship beriladi. Bu stipendiya, agar rus tilida bilsanglar, har oy beriladigan pul. 30 ta odam, top 30 ta student bizda stipendiya olishi mumkin keyingi semestr davomida. Semestr tugashi bilan sessiya o'tgandan keyin biz 30 ta eng zo'r studentlarga stipendiya berishimiz mumkin. U haqida men to'liq ma'lumot Telegramda yoki Instagramda berishim mumkin. Savollaringiz bo'lsa, rus, o'zbek yoki ingliz tilida bersanglar bo'ladi. Hozir chatda yozsanglar, biz javob beramiz, xohlasanglar.